Hi guys.
Hi guys, and welcome to Sisters in the City with me, Anna Vakili.
And me, Mandy Vakili.
And guys, before we start, I just want to say thank you to every single person that has voted for us on the British Podcast Awards website. I didn't even know about it literally until a few days ago when I started getting DMs of people saying that they voted. And then I thought, you know what, I'm not going to bother really pushing it because I thought there's no point. We're not going to, there's no way we're going to win. There's some big ass podcasts out there. Mm-hmm. We're like little babies. But then my cousin said, you know what? Aim for the moon and you will get the stars.
It's shoot for the moon, Anna, and land upon the stars.
Yeah.
That's the saying. Obviously I didn't think we're going to win because we're quite fresh.
Yeah. Well, we're not really.
We're not really fresh.
It's been a year and a half, really. But it's been a year and a half, but it's not been a year since we've been doing videos.
Yeah, to be honest, we should be winning. I don't understand why we're not.
But it's not even been a year since we've been doing the videos. So the videos is when we really started getting noticed because people don't really or want to listen. Until we started putting the TikTok clips, that's when people started saying, oh, maybe we'll listen.
Well, I just thought at least we're going to get noticed. Do you know what I mean? Even if we don't obviously win, we'll get noticed. And they'll be like, oh my God, who are these bad bitches that are getting so many votes? Even though they're all me from different email addresses. Okay? Because once I saw the opportunity, I was just like, I'm voting for me about 5 times.
You're not allowed to do that.
I fucking did that. Do you think these people don't do that? You think they don't buy their own albums?
Really?
I bet Beyonce buys 1 billion.
No, she does
albums.
not. Who buys albums anymore anyway? It's all
But back
Spotify.
I bet they don't download their own shit. Anyway, and I just sent it to every single person on my WhatsApp. I was like, vote for me, please. Vote for me, please. Vote for me.
Yeah, so you know what? I'm going to push it as well. Fuck it. Why not?
You never know.
I'm going to land on a star.
We should get invited to the British Podcast Awards, though, no?
I don't even know what's going on with that. I honestly don't know.
I didn't even know it existed, though. But now I know it exists, I want to be invited. The fact that we're even an option, do you know what I mean?
Mandy, I think every podcast is.
In the whole UK?
Yeah.
Really?
I think so. I don't know.
Think?
Look, do you know what? It's just amazing that, and we appreciate every single person that subscribes, likes, even comments, everything for our podcast because we do literally everything in-house, me and Mandy.
Yeah.
Apart from the person that edits our podcast, we produce it ourselves.
We do everything.
We do everything. It's just so hard.
It's so hard. I sometimes, Anna, I really feel losing the motivation. I like saying this. I like people chasing me.
Yeah, I know. You just want people in the comments to be like, don't stop the podcast.
Yeah, that's what I like though.
You have such a princess complex.
I know I do. Chase me. Convince me to stay.
She ain't going nowhere. Don't worry. Don't even bother.
Well, I don't know, man. What if you move country?
Yeah, because I might be moving country
Then
soon.
what? Then what are we going to
do? There might be a chance I might move country. And if there is, me and Mandy were talking about what the hell do we do with the podcast?
We'll make it work. No matter what. Well, we
Yeah.
should, really. This is our baby. It's like growing a baby until it's 2 years old and then just giving it away for adoption.
Well, firstly, Mandy, some people have hard lives and sometimes circumstances might make them have to do that.
You don't make out you going to a different country.
Why are you so judgy?
You're trying to say it's you going to a different country is hard life circumstances. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I'm having a very hard life in the UK.
That's not...
And I'm saying the metaphor that you just gave with
the baby one.
The baby.
That's the metaphor. I'm trying to say this is our baby, Anna.
Yeah, but you're trying to put a down on someone that puts their baby in adoption.
I don't judge anyone that gives their baby away for adoption. I'd probably give my baby away straight away. I'm I ain't looking after no baby.
She's joking.
Plus, all these people that are out there who want to adopt. Imagine there was no one giving their baby for adoption. There'll be no one who's got the opportunity to adopt.
Yeah, but
actually, that's not true. There's a lot of other circumstances.
I don't know how we went down that road.
Annie, we always said we wanted to adopt. Would you adopt?
I always thought there's so many children out there that don't have parents, in Iran, Afghanistan, especially all over the world. Yeah. But obviously in the Middle East, it's kind of close to home.
Right.
For me, it's close to my heart. There's so many children on the streets over there, begging. You don't find that it's illegal in this country. And I just thought, why do we bring more kids into this world when there's so many kids in such hard circumstances and without parents?
Because we are selfish breeding machines.
Yeah.
Horny people, horny humans. I want to see a little mini me and mini you.
Yeah, but that's true. I do want to see a little mini me in Cowslick. But it's like if I wanted to do that and adopt at the same time, but then I don't know what I'm like in terms of like human nature. Am I going to be more different with my child to the other child? I mean, I don't want to be, but
I would never be.
You don't know until you're in that position. Do you know what I mean?
You wouldn't.
Because what if that child that you adopt is got like
cunt,
or a serial killer? You know?
Okay, that's a stretch. I know, like your own child, your biological child, be a serial killer. But what if they're just a piece of shit?
Yeah.
What if they're genetically a stubborn, proud piece of shit?
Yeah, because obviously I can feel a lot of my genetics. I can see my mum in it.
Yeah.
You know, and I can see...
I can see a mummy in you.
Yeah, and I can see a lot of... I don't know why you're saying it like
that. The bad size. 100% though.
Yeah, it's true. So it's, I don't know what their parents were like. But anyway, why are we talking about this right now?
It's a good topic.
Yeah, it's a really good... It's very controversial.
We should do more like specific topics.
Mm.
Do you think?
Yeah.
And then like research on them.
Yeah, but you don't ever research.
I don't like doing anything. Okay? I don't work for this podcast at all. I show up and that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, before we start this episode, I just wanted to have a little rant.
What about now?
I'm sick of men.
I hate men.
Yeah, like what is it? I've started to really... It's like everything I look at is just... I hate men.
I'm so close to being a lesbian now.
Honestly, I was watching David Attenborough and every male, even species, like the birds and every single male species is horrible. They just leave the woman to look after the child and they're horrible. They just want to fuck. They'll do anything for a fuck. Just like humans.
What they'll do for a fuck.
But it's amazing, isn't it? The birds dancing.
Yeah, the dance.
But anyway, that was amazing. But
I don't think you should have that perspective at all.
No, but then I'm like walking, whenever I go to the gym every single day, when I walk to the gym and back, I get harassed. People stopping their car, shouting out the car. And it just makes me feel so uncomfortable. And I've just kind of had enough of that. Like,
at least look on the bright side. You could be ugly and no one would look at you.
I don't think it makes any difference because I absolutely look like, honestly, I have not got my extensions in. My hair's in a little bun. I'm sweating. I look butters. Like,
No.
It is. Trust.
If you were butters, Anna, you wouldn't get any cat calls.
They just see...
Stop cutting me off.
Okay, go on. What? I'm telling you though, but that's not the truth though. That's why I'm cutting you off because it's not the truth. I don't look... It's all it is I'm wearing gym clothes.
Oh, there you go. Why don't you go out, no makeup, no extensions, yeah? Your big XL hoodie, your big XL joggers, and let's see, ain't nobody stopping you.
Why?
They want that badonka. They want the big ass.
But why should I have to do that?
You don't have to do that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because I'm going to the gym. I'm wearing gym clothes.
Obviously, they like your physique.
Yeah, I don't care if they like it. There's a lot of things I like.
Do you know what I do? I just stare at them back, catcall them back. You're right! Take my camera out, start recording them.
Do you know what? You do that, Mandy, every time someone like on the street, if we're taking pictures, they stop, or if they try and talk, she pulls her camera out and I'm going to start doing that.
Yeah, I pull my camera out.
And then just exposing them all. I've had enough.
Yeah, and also like once I just had enough of men in general, and then remember we drove around Central and we just started catcalling men. That was so fun.
Yeah, but
all right, sexy. All right.
Because how comes it's never like that though? You never see women doing that. You never see a woman going, all right. Like, okay, we were taking the piss one day, but
we were trying to like get our revenge.
Yeah, because you never see women doing that.
Did you see how uncomfortable they were? They were like,
but that's my point is like, why is it that men do that but women don't? Like, why is men's nature like that?
Well, you're watching David Attenborough, so I mean, that answers it for you. It's just men's nature, right?
They just want to mate.
They're predators.
They want to mate.
Yeah, but I love it. It's like when
love it?
No, when I watch David Attenborough, I love it because men are just these like horny, like mate-seeking predators, and then the women who are the abundance of like life and nurturing and love and caring. And,
yeah, we're amazing.
And not only that, they're like the smart ones in like the insects and the mammals. They're like the intelligent ones, and the man's just there to protect and fuck.
Protect.
Yeah, like the male lion protects the territory, and like the female does all the coordination with her sisters and her daughters and whatever, coordinates it, everything, and hunts. Yeah. The man's just there, bro.
I just think that...
And insects, bees, they throw out the male bees, they throw the male out.
Yeah, because they used
Octopuses eat their mate. The women eats their mate.
So they probably had enough of him.
And so do a lot of female spiders. So really, if we were able to, we just eat them.
What are you on today? You're on some crazy shit today. I don't even know what you're on today. You're on some weird shit. But anyway, I just wanted to have a rant because it's been pissing me off today. Like the last week, because I've actually been going to the gym on my own this last week, walking. it's just been actually driving me nuts. Like, what do you do about that?
I would wear, you know what I've started wearing to my workouts? Yeah, I've been wearing like gym shorts, but like the baggy ones, and they're the most comfortable thing ever to work out in, yeah?
Really?
Like I've never been more comfortable than my session today. I had baggy gym shorts, Nike ones, and it's like, it was just amazing. And long like Nike socks, like a proper geezer. And it was just so comfortable. And maybe sometimes.
But I don't think you should have to change the way you dress or anything because men, like, why should you have to change?
Well, if you want a peaceful fucking life without catcalling, then
they should just stop catcalling.
So why don't you go and like change the psychology of all male animals and insects and humans?
No, but there's actually, what do you mean?
You can't do that.
What? There's people raise awareness. There's people raising, and there's actually girls. I think some of the girls, or girl from Love Island actually is raising awareness about that, about catcalling. For males to stop catcalling.
I agree. But they're always going to make you feel uncomfortable, even by staring.
Yeah, it's true. Anyway.
So it's just their nature.
That's just an poor excuse.
The last episode I saw
that's a poor excuse, Mandy.
The last episode I saw was men actually fighting and actually tearing each other apart for the punani. Literally. So you're telling me it's not their nature? They're just nasty, man.
Yeah, but you wouldn't, Cowslick and Gingerbread wouldn't catcall a woman.
They have a lot going for themselves though. Do you know what I mean? Like, we caught some good fish. Girls are fucking coming after them.
Anyway, today's episode, rant over. Today's episode is a embarrassing stories episode because the last one was so funny. I just thought we'd do another one. I need more embarrassing stories though, guys. Can you send me some crazy stories? That's what I want. Like some, oh my God stories.
Some long ass stories.
Yeah. But I've got a few, so I thought, let's go through them. Are you ready for it, Mandy?
Go on, bring it.
But before I started, actually I'll do my one in the end.
What's your one?
I was going to talk about the catfish story that happened to me. I think that was quite embarrassing.
Go on then, yeah.
Should I say it quickly? I'll do it at the end. Okay, so I was seeing a guy for 6 months and it was time to meet his parents. I spent so long picking out a perfect summery dress to make sure my hair and makeup was perfect because I was so nervous. I went over and everything was going well until I got up from the sofa and noticed I had started my period and it had leaked onto my dress and a small amount on the sofa. His mum said not to worry and was scrubbing and cleaning it off for ages. I was dying inside.
You don't be embarrassed, baby girl. His mum should be proud. He's got a beautiful, fertile woman. That menstrual cycle flowing, you get me?
But can you imagine meeting someone's parents for the first time and that happens and you're just standing there while she's like scrubbing?
Yeah, I don't know what I'd say. I'm like, it's not my period. Your son hurt me yesterday. I'm wounded. I'm bleeding.
It's his fault.
Domestic violence. Anything, take off the blame.
But I would actually die.
You know that happened to me, yeah?
What?
So look, I've got a very heavy period.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
It is a mass
especially
murder
when we're
scene.
younger.
Yeah, it's still like that. It's a very heavy. It's a mad heavy. It's a tsunami of blood. Okay?
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. So I changed my pad. Back then I wore pads in it because mummy always said like, you wear a tampon, you're going to lose your virginity in that.
Yeah, could you? Jesus.
And you know, virginity was important back then. You know what I'm saying?
I remember she was so anti-tampon.
Don't wear a tampon.
Is. She's still anti-tampon.
You'll lose your virginity. Yeah, I'm going to lose my virginity to that. Mate, if it's like that, I don't fucking want it. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I never wore tampons, I wore pads. Icky, ew. But anyway, like
tampons are a game changer.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And then I leaked in the science class.
Yeah.
And it was like a long white stall, you know, the plastic ones.
I think you told me this. Yeah. I think you told me this.
And there
was period all over the
whole thing was red.
And then did everyone see?
Well, I was a bad bitch in school, innit? But like the girl next to me was like, oh my God, like your blood or whatever. And I was like, oh, fuck it.
You didn't care?
No.
Okay, but would you care if you were seeing your boyfriend's parents and it happened on their sofa and she's scrubbing it off?
Yeah. Oh my God, imagine Gingerbeard's mum scrubbing off my blood. She would never do that. She's too classy.
What would she do though? She's not going to leave it there.
I just remember like...
She's not going to leave it there.
Nothing's... I'd probably have to buy them a new sofa. Very posh, you know what I mean? But you know what? Like, what did happen in front of... You bought me these fucking Ugg boots, yeah?
Okay.
For fucking... She bought me fucking Ugg boots for Christmas.
I love Ugg boots.
Yeah, I like them as well. But, it has to have a beware caution sign before you wear it because, to get these Ugg boots on, yeah, you literally, I don't know, you have to be military trained. It's that hard to get it on.
And she told me the story, I was dying.
Ginger's mum was seeing me out. I was at the front door, being quite suave, I'm a cool girl. And I was like, just trying to put my Ugg boots on while holding a conversation about, I don't know what, about the dogs or something. And then the Ugg boots not going on and my face is going red. I'm squeezing like I'm busting about 1,000 shits. Then it's not working. She's like staring at me like at my foot. My foot's big, yeah? Big size 8. Anyway, next thing you know, I had to get on the floor and I'm continuing this difficult conversation. And I'm like, pulling my legs up in the air, pulling the Ugg boot, pulling it. Oh, my face is about to burst. And she looked at me so worried. And then boop, I went in. I was sweating.
Oi, honestly, this story make me want to cry from laughter.
I hate it, Anna.
I can just imagine you, because like Ginger Biz's mum's really posh as well. Like I could just imagine Mandy in that situation and like
getting my big ass foot into an Ugg boot.
But the whole point of Ugg boots is meant to be easy and like convenient, like slip in, slip out.
You didn't think about your sister's dinosaur feet.
I didn't think about the size of the shoe is right for your foot.
Anna, my feet, they're getting bigger every day.
Mine's the opposite.
Already I get bullied about my size 8 feet, but it's starting to get out of control.
It's amazing.
It's becoming size 9.
She shares shoes with her boyfriend. Lucky.
Yeah, I do.
But
listen,
my feet are getting smaller and all my designer trainers are too big for me.
Can you give them to me? Look, apparently, if you wear really loose shoes that are big for you, slowly your foot will get bigger. But if you wear quite closed, tight feet...
That can't be.
It's a myth, it must be. But maybe it's happening to me. Placebo now?
Placebo.
Now I'm thinking, I feel like it's happening. So I just ordered some trainers the other day, some nice white Jordans, and they came size 8. And bro, they're a bit small, yes. And then Ginger Beard was like, does it fit you? I'm like, yeah. Fine, perfect.
Maybe it's like a disorder that you have, like an actual disorder.
My bones are just growing.
No, just your foot.
Just my foot.
Yeah.
I might just end up one of those women, just like massive feet.
Oh my God, I'm
Encyclopedia book.
But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know that nothing like that's ever happened when I was meeting parents.
Yeah.
Because that's the horrible situation, especially when you're meeting them for the first time. Does blood come out of the sofa? Do you know?
I don't know. Me and Ginger Beard had sex recently and I was on my period. So we put this big white sheet over the sofa.
Yeah. And then?
And then we had sex.
And then did you wash the sheet?
No. We put it back on our bed and slept on the cum and the blood because we're that disgusting, Anna. But
I want to know if it comes out.
I really hate it's like your last day of your period, yeah, and you're like in the mood and things start getting freaky and you start kissing and you're like, oh, sorry, I need to take my tampon out.
I know, it kills it, doesn't it?
Kills it.
It proper kills it, I know.
Really kills it.
But I have another issue with my tampons is that like every time I'm on my periods and I'm wearing my tampon, every time I piss, my tampon gets soaking wet with piss. And me and Mandy had this conversation only recently, a few months ago. It was a revelation to me because she said to me that basically, I was like, Mandy, it's so long. Like every time I piss, I have to keep changing my tampon. And I piss like 10 times a day. She was like, huh? Why are you changing your tampon every time you piss? And I was like, because obviously the tampon gets soaking wet. And she's like, what are you on about?
And this is the biggest mystery I've ever heard in my entire life. Whose tampon? The tampon is inside your vagina. The piss is coming out from a different hole out of your vagina. How is your tampon getting wet? This is so weird. I can have about 100 pisses. And my tampon is still inside dry.
I don't know. So I Googled it and like someone said apparently about it not being high enough. So I pushed it high enough and still.
Can I watch you? Sorry, can I watch you, please?
What do you mean, piss?
I need to watch
I'm not going to lie. When I piss, my piss goes like woo
what
everywhere. Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't have one of those like normal pisses.
Are you sure you don't have
a... So maybe my piss is going like this.
Are you sure you don't have a dick down there, Anna?
It's like an upside down waterfall. Do you understand?
Your piss is like an upside down waterfall?
Maybe. It's going upwards.
How the fuck? What do you mean? I don't know, man. You need to go to one of them gynecologists.
I don't know, but
Anna has a mini willy flying around.
Fuck off. I have the perfect pussy. Okay. Right, next one. This is really weird. It's a really short one. I once pissed in my padded bra because I was too afraid to go to the toilet at my ex-boyfriend's. Wow. I mean, this is not really an embarrassing story, guys. This is more like
I don't know. That sounds quite sad. It's
Yeah,
some
I mean,
psychological trauma over there.
Why?
Pissed on her padded bra because she didn't want to use the toilet.
And then what do you do with the padded bra?
Puts it back on her titty.
Rolls
around.
No, I don't know about that one. That's a very strange person.
And whoever that is needs to block them. They're dangerous.
Okay, next one. Okay, I was in the garden watching TikToks on my phone and I didn't realize my boyfriend had got back home from work. I was chilling there, just picking my nose, rolling the boogers and flicking them. He was watching me from the window the whole time and he even started recording me and was laughing about it for weeks after.
Oh my days. Oh my God.
I mean...
No. This girl, she was playing basketball with her boogie. And he was recording her. I would die, yeah?
Because he's obviously noticed that she's doing it and just started laughing and just started recording her.
Oh my God. What would you do if that happened to you? Don't pick your nose, people.
Yeah.
You know that myth? So many myths today in this episode.
What's...
And when I was little, when I used to pick my nose, my parents were like, if you pick your nose, your nostrils get really, really big.
Well, yeah.
And you get a really big nose. It's the biggest myth, yeah? I've Googled it.
Really?
It's
because
bullshit.
Obviously, but if you're sticking a big finger up your... my fingers won't even fit properly up my nostrils. So some of you... And someone commented on your last TikTok, what is she, about you? What has she done to her nostrils? All this surgery that they're getting, da-da-da. And I actually ended up coming back because it pissed me off so much. I'm like, we're very open about the surgery that we get.
Do you know what?
Very
That's got me
open.
gassed, yeah, because I really always want a nose job. So when people think I have one, it makes me feel like I don't need one.
You've always had tiny nostrils since we were little. People used to take the piss out of her.
With my family, they used to be like, "Oh my God, how do you breathe?"
Yeah. Why would we lie? We talked about all the surgeries.
These are anti-drugs nostrils, babes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's anti-picking nose.
Anti-picking nose, but I know it's a myth. Apparently, you need an excessive amount of stretch and a period of time.
You're stretching because our fingers are too big for our nostril.
Yeah, but your finger would have to be in there. So it's basically like saying, all right, well, you wear a bra every day, pushing your skin up, pushing your boobs up. But when you take the bra off, your boobs still fall down.
But if you don't wear a bra all the time, your boobs get saggy.
Yeah, but if you wear something, it doesn't change the shape.
It does. That's why people wear waist trainers all the time.
Yeah, so you would have to have it. You have
all
to have
the
your
time.
finger in your nose.
Walking around.
All the time.
Okay,
You'd have to be doing it excessively, vigorously picking your nose.
Yeah. What's the right way to pick your nose? In the shower?
I don't know. Just don't pick your nose.
Yeah.
Remember when I found the ball of booger?
On her bedside table.
By Gingerbread. He rolled up a mountain of booger on the bedside table. We didn't even know what it was. They put
she was
flash on
like,
it.
"What's this?" And she went and got Kalzik, and Kalzik came into the room as well, and they both put the flash on it.
What? He's accumulating booger on my bedside table.
Ah, so funny. All right. Should we go to the next one? We're going through these quite quick. Right. I was sleeping next to my boyfriend one night and I farted in my sleep so loud that it woke me up. He was awake and I could hear him giggling, but I just pretended I was still asleep. This happened 3 times that night. I must have eaten something funny.
Do you know what? I don't know how this happens, Joe, because I have never, ever farted in front of a boyfriend ever.
Me too, never.
And apparently my mum always says, my mum comes up with some mad shit. She's like, farting is a habit. So the more you do it, the more you...
I believe that.
...end up doing it and needing to do it.
I believe that. Not because I personally have through, but I think it's true because, for example, my dad.
Yeah.
I think he's just used to it.
Oh no, don't put daddy in that. Because we don't know about daddy's farting.
What do you mean?
When we lived at home.
Yeah,
maybe he's a changed man now.
I doubt it. But I don't fart.
Yeah, same. I don't even need to fart.
Yeah, because obviously maybe when we first, started holding it in, our bodies are used to it.
Yeah.
But I don't know how girls do this shit.
Gingerbread.
How they I don't know how, people fart in front of each other. Me and Kelsey got extreme about these things.
I was literally, my face would have been this close, to Gingerbread's arse. Early in the morning when you're half asleep, half awake, very early, 7 o'clock, and a massive fart came out of his arse, and do you know how close my face was to his arse?
Yeah.
I got so angry.
I don't know. I was with one of my friends recently and she was like, I was with me and my boyfriend, we don't really care about these things, Yeah. She was like, I fart in front of him. Once I was vomiting and diarrhea in front of him and it was cleaning me up. I was like, whoa.
So many people though are comfortable like that.
But even another one of my friends with her husband, she was like, look, I don't I don't really do it that much. But sometimes if I'm on the toilet, he'll come in. And sometimes if he's taking his shit, I'll go in. And I was like, you know what? Like, you just should not do this at all.
What Samantha said in not Sisters in the City.
Sex in the City.
Sex in the City. Samantha in Sex in the City said that's why she only dates rich men. Because there's more than one bathroom. And there's enough space between the bathrooms. Like, the 2 bathrooms will be on like different floors.
I just think you should never let go of that side of things. Like,
100%.
I just think it's the biggest mistake. Because
agree.
when a guy meets someone new, that's all the stuff that is not seen with that person. Yeah. Like, if a guy goes and meets another girl in the bar, like, he can't imagine that girl shitting and pissing and farting.
I agree.
That shit's gross.
That's why I get so angry if like Gingerbeard, like once he walked in on me pissing and I got so pissed off. I was like, don't do that. It kills the chemistry.
Yeah, no, I've never done that.
Yeah, but anyway,
moving on.
Farting, I feel like...
Look, she accidentally farted in her sleep 4 times.
It happened. Just be like, it's a lie. Deny it. It wasn't me.
I mean, it's good that you pretended you were asleep.
Yeah.
I think because when you pretend you're asleep, if he confronts you about it, just be like, no, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
You know,
our boyfriends are like, we still tell them that we've never shat in our life.
Yeah. And my boyfriend's like, when do you ever, like, I've never heard you or heard nothing. Do you even shit?
Yeah, but I feel like now, like the documentary Catching Killers, like Gingerbeard was trying to catch me shit.
Yeah, because I don't know if we said this story before, but when we were away on holiday, like obviously wanted to, do something and
shit.
No. And then I was like to my boyfriend, I'm gonna go to Mandy's room with Gingerbeard, and then Mandy said to Gingerbeard, I'm gonna go to Anna's room with Kalzik.
As our plan, we meet in the lobby to go shit together.
So we thought we'll meet together in the lobby and go down to the toilet of the hotel.
Yeah.
And then they basically found out that we lied to you.
Yeah, they went to, like, what was it? Gingerbeard went to Kalzik's room or something, or they called each other.
They called each other.
And then they found out that we... How clever though. Like, they didn't even think, oh, what are they up to? They're going to go to chat to someone or see someone. They just knew it was a shitting motive.
But it wasn't, Mandy.
It was a mission shit.
No, it wasn't.
I know. These are our best friends. We can't lie to them. Like, it's our best friends. Anyway, like, how funny. And I feel like, in a way, if you have a really thick boyfriend, you can convince him that you don't share.
Yeah, you can. So basically, with this girl, I don't know why I'm treating it like a dilemma and I'm giving her advice. It's not a dilemma.
She farted, man. Get over it.
No, but I feel like, look, if this happens to anybody else in the future, just deny it. And when you wake up, no, I didn't.
But what if they're not asleep?
My friend gave me this advice once. She said, if you lie so much, you'll start to, like, they'll believe your lie and then you'll believe your own lie.
We're teaching people how to be narcissists. We're literally guiding our listeners to become manipulative, narcissistic human beings.
Literally.
Lie enough to believe your own lie.
Yeah, like, this is not grey. Like, this isn't grey.
This is blue.
This is, like, can you not see? Like, are you colorblind? And then they'll start thinking they're colorblind.
And you've got to take that lie to the grave.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Okay.
Go on, Anna. Give me some more embarrassment.
What about shitting, farting, periods and fucking... Anyway. Ugh. Okay, I was on a second date with this guy and went back to his place after we had sex and both fell asleep. We were very drunk.
Sounds like a vibe.
In the morning, I went to the toilet and took a very big shit. I obviously used a tissue to wipe myself and then I went to flush, but for some reason it got blocked.
What's she gonna do?
All the water rose up and then the big shit was just floating around. I kept trying, but it was getting worse. I thought about scooping up the shit and finding a way to dispose of it, but instead I just got all my things and left before he woke up.
Smart move. Smartest move ever.
But then, what do you mean, leave the place and then the shit's just floating around in that?
There's always going to be a 0.1% chance he's going to believe that was him the night before or in his sleep or something. Just deny it. Just deny it to the grave. What's she going to do? Pack the shit in a suitcase? Go to Euston Station?
Maybe if there was a window.
Oh, throw the shit in someone's face, Anna?
Throw it out the window?
Yeah. Could be you standing there getting shit all over your face.
No, but look out. Make sure there's no one there.
I'm done with the stories of women putting their hand in the toilet and grabbing their own fecal matter and doing things with them. Like, leave it where it belongs. In the lavatory.
Yeah, but if it's there and it's not going and it's risen up, like, that's a madness, yeah, leaving it like that. you've just gone on your second date with this guy and you've just had like maybe amazing sex. You want to see him again and you're going to leave floating shit in the toilet. Talk about put off.
I need to know exactly right now what you would do. I need to know.
I mean, I don't shit, but if I was someone that actually shat, then I would like...
What are you going to do? Put it in the fridge and say it's chocolate?
I would, in that situation, I would scoop it up and throw it.
We're going to scoop it up with your bare hands?
Huh?
No,
with loads of tissue, like loads of tissue.
There's water and tissue floating. How are you going to do that? Maybe a good idea is go into the kitchen.
Get a bowl.
A bowl? Oh my God, Anna, you're going to like kill this person. You're going to give him like the worst disease of humankind.
Then what?
Putting his bowls. Okay, basically, I think get a plastic bag.
What do you mean, like a park like this? Scoop it up.
Yeah, and what are you going to do? Walk with that cup of shit?
Outside, put it into the soil and come back in.
Wow, imagine someone like the neighbour sees you walking out, you know, think, oh, that's nice, you're having a cup of coffee, you know, just a cup of shit. Imagine they look in your cup, just a floating shit in your cup, and you're walking out like you're having your morning coffee.
Oh my God.
No, that would be the most embarrassing
So what would you do? You'd leave the shit there? No, you would not.
You would not. I would get a plastic bag, like I pick up dog shit, I dip the plastic bag with my hand being protected by the plastic, pick up shit.
Okay.
Wrap that plastic bag up and dispose of it like a human being would dispose of another human being.
Okay, I get what you mean. In the trash.
Yeah, that needs to be taken out like there's a body in that bag.
What if he wakes up while you're looking for a plastic bag in this guy's house?
Babe, do some cleaning!
What if he has no plastic bags?
Listen, first of all, you need to fuck the guy up anyway, because if his flush ain't working properly, he's obviously broke. That's the first sign of someone not having money. They have bad flushes.
That's not true.
It's 100% true.
No, it's not.
Rich people have good flushes. They suck anything.
What if he's not rich?
10 people can shit in a rich man's toilet and flush a toilet, and then altogether 10 shits are going in once.
Yeah, but what if it's just a good, like a middle-class flush?
He needs to get
a middle-class flush.
He needs to get a new toilet. Plumber needs to
Your toilet at your upstairs toilet.
Oh, really?
No, like when you press the flush, it does this little trickling, and then basically, if someone leaves it trickling, then when you go back to the toilet, it doesn't flush.
Oh, really?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we need to get the plumber for that. But
do you know what I'm talking about?
But the flush works. So if you're flushing your place, I have to hold my fingers.
Yeah, who does that?
So annoying. You want to press and bounce.
And not only that, my flush is behind the toilet seat. Yeah. Do you not think that's so annoying? Like you have to bring down the toilet seat to flush. Yeah,
why is that?
Broke toilet seats.
No.
I'm joking because Calzic's not broke. But
my flush downstairs as well. So that's the issue with the flush upstairs. My flush downstairs has its own issue.
What?
I can't put one of them, you know them cute little things that you put and it makes the toilet blue or pink and like keeps it smelling nice. I can't put one.
Why?
Because the water only comes out the front and the back. The back part you can't hang anything.
No.
And the front part, I keep putting it there. And Ginger Beer's like, can you stop putting it there? Because when I sit down, my dick's like scratching on this like...
That's so
scratching
funny.
on this thing. And the sides, there's no water. So it's...
Oh no.
So yeah, another broke toilet issue.
Shame. What a shame. Anyway, where were we?
We were just talking about this lady
so you said you dispose of it in a plastic bag. We were talking about the shit, didn't we? Floating around.
Yeah, floating around.
Broke flush. Right, let's go to the next embarrassing story. Okay. I was once dating a guy I really liked, and he said he had to pick something up from his dad quickly. When we walked into the coffee shop, his dad was there waiting. I realized I remember his dad. His dad was my sugar daddy for a few months, many years ago. I could tell the dad recognized me too, and it was very awkward and embarrassing. I don't think the dad told him because he didn't change towards me, but we broke it off for other reasons. But I won't forget that feeling.
Oh,
that is
like an affair.
That is horrible. Imagine that. Imagine if she really likes him as well. That's done. That's finished. That's the risk you got to take if you're a sugar baby.
Just getting that money, baby. You know what I mean?
That's the risk you're going to have to take, though.
He can never talk shit to you. You can be like, shut up, I fucked your daddy. You know, I fucked your daddy, bitch.
That's not something that she's going to use like to show superiority.
I always say to people like, you fuck with me, I want to fuck your daddy. Anyway, girl, man, the money comes first, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe we need to bounce back to the older generation. Allow that guy. You know what I mean? What's the daddy saying? Send his details.
No, man, be serious. This isn't a dilemma, though.
This isn't a dilemma.
But imagine that happened to you. You really like... Imagine
hey, I never had a sugar daddy before.
I know, but I'm saying, like, imagine you were dating... What's his name?
Who?
Gingerbeard.
And I bet
At the beginning. And then you met the dad.
I found out I met Gingerbeard's daddy. And
For other reasons. Maybe not sugar daddy, but like...
I'm smarter though. Do you know what I mean? Because I would have never left Gingerbeard's daddy. No, I'm joking. It's really embarrassing.
It is so... That's probably the most embarrassing.
But it's probably going to be even more embarrassing for the dad. Think about it.
Yeah, but that's why she said, I don't think the dad said anything.
Yeah, what's he going to say? Oh, I've been fucking that girl behind your mother's back.
I think the dad should say something though.
What? What if he's...
Because you're letting your child potentially,
be a little hoa?
Yeah. Do you not think?
I know, you're basically calling the girl like hoa.
No, I'm not.
I'm joking.
I'm not calling her a hoe because like I think, you know what, like each their own, whatever.
Yeah, respect, baby.
Yeah, do your thing, like, but I mean, I'm not going to promote prostitution though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
All right, Anna, it's not the same.
It's not the same, yeah. Okay, fine.
Anna, sugar babies are not the same as prostitutes.
No, I know they're not the same. But some
people that get into relationships with older men for more transactional benefits than emotional benefits.
Yeah, that's true. But some people don't do that though when they're a sugar baby. They just sleep with different people.
No, they're not sugar babies.
They're escort.
They're escorts, Anna.
Yeah, true. Yeah, then maybe...
You'd fucking... If you liked a guy who was... You were single, men are trash. Sorry, all the young men are trash. And you met a guy that was like, what, 20 years older than you, 30 years older than you. And you liked him. And you thought, you know what, he's nice to me, he's sweet to me. We go on holidays together, we get on. But... like, the main benefit here
is the money.
Is the finances. I mean, look, I probably wouldn't do it because, like, we wouldn't do it because we're Iranian and our parents are Iranian and we're just brought up with a certain mentality about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Maybe there might have been a time in my life where I would have.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, me too.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas, I mean, now it's like a very different time where I'm in my 30s.
Yeah, we're too old for that shit, man. We're basically sugar mamas.
Yeah.
If we had the money, we'd be sugar mamas and we'd have sugar babies.
Literally. But, I mean, what, do you think the dad shouldn't have said anything then? I think it's not about, I didn't mean it in that way anyway, about like the dad should tell the son because he could potentially, what I'm saying is that I think the son's got the right to know.
Really?
No?
What if, does he really want to see his dad in that light?
Yeah,
would you want to see your dad in that light? I'd rather not know. Do you know what I'm saying?
True, but wouldn't you want to know if your mum has slept with your boyfriend?
Oh, wow. You've got some graphical, intrusive thoughts in my head now of my mum and Gingerbeard going at it.
No, but do you know what I mean, though? Do you not think you've got the right to know?
Yeah, but it's a second date, wasn't it? They weren't in a relationship.
No, she was like, I was dating a guy.
Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Maybe you're right. Maybe the daddy should sit him down and be like, son, she used to call me daddy too. That's a really good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Okay, well, anyway, that is probably the most embarrassing one for this girl. I feel for her. I feel for her. My heart goes out to you.
Girl, you need to go home and close them accounts.
Yeah, let's just hope it was worth it. Like, let's hope you got a lot of money out of him.
She must have, because now she's dating the young ones, you get me? She must have stacked up. Now she's out for the real thing.
Yeah. Right, next one is...
Why am I talking so good today?
Okay, what is this? Okay, I had moved into my partner's place for only a couple of months, and one day I clipped my toenails and left them on the side of the sofa. I got an important call and got distracted before I could remember to throw them away. I ended up leaving the house to run some errands, and my partner messaged me with a picture of my toenail clippings. It was so gross, and I'm still embarrassed.
Wait, I told you this happened to me.
Yeah, this is why when I'm laughing while I was reading it, because I remember that you said...
I feel her pain.
Wait, but you said you managed to sweep yours up in time.
I got home just the same time, ran to that sofa, picked up that big ass toenail.
Yours on the sofa as well?
Yeah, on the footstool.
Okay.
Ran towards that big ass toenail, yeah? Like a marathon. Picked it up, threw it away and just went back to my feminine self.
But imagine...
I don't even have toenails, baby.
But imagine you were out and he sent you a picture of your toenail clippings.
I'm like, that ain't me. There's another girl. You cheating? Are you cheating? Like, seriously. Honestly, Gingerbeard is so scared of me. Like, yesterday, he brought in like
Why are you clipping your toenails? Don't you get pedicures?
Yeah, but man, like, they grow as fast as my feet do. I'm telling you. So, like, what was I saying?
I don't remember the last time I clipped any nails.
I was filing them now. I realised filing them's the way because when you clip them, they go wonky. So I filed them, got them nice and short.
Why do you need to do that? You get pedicures.
Whenever I ask them at the pedicure place to make my toenails short, yeah, they never do it short enough. And remember that time that I was like, no, shorter. Do you remember what they did?
I remember now.
They left me. with no toenail. It was a horror film. I had to get toenail acrylic tips.
It went from being like a hill of a toenail.
Yeah, to being like, there was nothing there. Do you know how much it hurt? There was like nothing there.
I hate you for taking me to that place because ever since you took me to that place, I've been suffering, yeah?
From what?
She used the blade on my toe and like you shouldn't really use a blade. And since she used that blade on my toe, like it's become hard and dry and horrible.
Listen,
and like,
I really suffer.
Painful.
Listen, I suffer from really extremely dry feet. And like,
honestly, you're trying to embarrass yourself on this podcast.
I don't get embarrassed. You know what I mean? So like, and sometimes I want to like, when your boyfriend's in bed with you, you want to wrap your legs around him, but I have to like, be careful. I keep these razor blade feet like away from gingerbread. Do you know what I mean? But like, I don't understand. I scrub the fuck out of them in the shower, like so much with this foot.
Do you know what you need to do?
Palmer stone, whatever. And Anna, it's literally not working.
I'll tell you what to do. Scrub it with that thing in the shower. Then you put Palmer. It's still rough when I come out. Then you put cocoa butter on your feet and put a sock on it.
Okay.
And that's how you do it. Because it absorbs.
But the problem is the dry skin. Whatever it is I'm using, the footstone is obviously whack.
I think it's because you went to shit pedicure places. Because like ever since you took me to that shit place, they fucked my feet and now it's ruined. All right. My place is sick.
So anyway, when I was in Dubai, my cousin, she let me use her foot file. It's a metal foot file that you only use when your feet are dry. It was the most unbelievable thing I've ever used in my life, yeah?
So why don't we get some?
So I messaged her recently, like, listen, that foot file, bro. I need that foot file. And she's like, it's from Sweden, like, and when I go, I'll get it, whatever. I know I went on Amazon, I tried to find something that's
similar.
Like, very similar. And so I added it to the basket and I also added like the highest rated foot cream ever on Amazon. And it's like all the comments were like, changed my foot life.
Okay.
Have you got it yet? Both.
Have you received it yet?
No, when I receive it, I will let you guys know about the foot file.
Yeah, let me know.
Because the one I use in Dubai, dry, not in the shower. I can't be arsed in the shower. I'm like, it's wet. And I'm like trying to, it's just long.
What do you mean in the shower? So you do it out of the shower?
Yeah, you do it out
where
of the
do you
shower.
do it?
So you have to do it somewhere, like put a newspaper down or something, because it just comes off like sand.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing. So let's see.
Okay.
Anyway, why are we talking about my feet?
I don't know.
Is it hard to keep like these big size 8 feet? Yeah, moisturized. There's a lot of surface area.
So jokes. No, I mean my feet are all right apart from that time that you ruined my feet by taking me to that place. But this girl, I feel for you. You got a picture message of your toenails. That is extremely embarrassing.
You should have got there on time, babes.
Yeah, but it is what it is, man.
It is what it is, man. He's your man, he loves you.
Yeah.
Tell him to eat them if
all
he really
these
loves
things,
you.
like, to be honest, someone said something about embarrassing moments, sent a DM about it, saying like, if you don't take it too much like to your heart and your brain and like don't think about it too much because no one's going to remember. But I can't really say that now because people are going to remember.
What?
I was going to say people won't remember your embarrassing moment.
I think
because do you remember everyone else that's embarrassed themselves in front of you?
You need to keep your shit advice to your damn self right now, yeah?
Why?
Let me give some really good advice. All right, so the good advice I'm going to give is like, it's only an embarrassing moment if you're embarrassed.
Yeah, own it. Yeah,
I'll be like, yeah, my toenails, or you ain't paying for my pedicures.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, own it.
Whatever you do, own it.
But also, I do think that's true though, because do you remember embarrassing things that people have done around you in your lifetime?
My memory is so bad from all the alcoholism.
You don't remember. So people aren't going to remember.
True. Actually, there are a few that I remember.
But to be fair, these are so extreme, some of them. Like the shit floating around.
Yeah.
And
the one I will never forget is the woman that packed that shit and put it in her purse and forgot about it.
No, that was mad.
That was a whole madness.
I'll save my catfish story for another time.
Are you sure you don't want to share it? You're holding this catfish story hostage.
No, I'm gonna save it for another time.
All right, okay. Well, maybe we'll do another dating stories or...
Oh, I want to do first dates.
Our own stories.
Yeah, no, I want to do first dates again.
I'll do first dates. I had a lot.
Not first dates. Worst dates.
I'll do it. I've got loads.
Yeah. But anyway.
We love you guys so much.
We love you and...
Can you share?
Yeah, guys.
Anna, I've been reading about how to make your podcast blow on Google. And it says, always have a call to action at the end. And always say, share.
Subscribe.
Share, subscribe.
Yeah.
Share with your friends. Comment.
Follow our Instagram page, Sisters in the City Official.
No, there needs to be a specific thing that we say every single time at the end.
Okay. But also, but we're not robots. And I think people like us because we're not robots.
Yeah.
And also, we're going to have a website coming soon.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for our website. And then you can put your dilemmas on our website.
Yeah,
and hopefully
it'll be easy.
We want to open up we want to start doing merchandise.
Yeah.
Hopefully that will happen.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll make me some moolah.
Yeah, and send in send us crazy stories and dilemmas and stuff like that.
Whatever it is, send it in because then we'll put it in the right category for the right episode, if you get what I'm saying.
It'll be so much easier though when the website's there because people can send it through the website because sometimes dilemmas are getting lost in between my DMs because I'm so
and like can't be asked for DMs, man.
But yeah, we love you and we will see you next week.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.